What's up everyone, this is JR Production X, and today we have the top 5 tips and tricks for your Samsung Galaxy S5. So let's get started. The purpose of this video is to help you get more out of your phone, or if you're thinking about buying the Samsung Galaxy S5, it's going to help you see what the phone is capable of doing. Alright, now let's start the list of the top 15 tips and tricks. The number 1, I'm going to show you guys how to hide pictures and videos. So when someone's using a phone, it will hide certain pictures or videos that you don't want other people to see. So just turn on private mode, put in your pattern. Then you want to go into your gallery. Say I just wanted to hide one of these pictures, I would go up to the settings, click on select this one, and click move to private. Alright, then if you want to give your phone to someone or a friend to use, you don't want them to see that picture or video, turn off private mode. And then when they go to look at the pictures or videos, nothing's going to come up. Number 2, since we're on the topic of hiding things, I'm going to show you guys how to hide apps. Even if you might not want someone to see this, another useful tip for this is for those pre-installed apps that you can't get rid of or delete. This is a good way on how to just hide them so they don't show up to annoy you. So I don't like Flipboard or Gameloft, so I'm going to click done. And there you go, they're hidden. Tip number 3, most people know about the ultra saving mode, which is if you go up here and you just turn it on. It's going to make your phone last from a few days to up to a week and a half. So it's very useful, but it basically turns into a very basic phone. So it lets your phone just be able to call and text, and you could go on the internet, but it's really slow because you're not using your 4G speeds. It does make your phone last a really long time, but it basically makes your phone into just calling and texting people, which could be annoying, and maybe you just want it to last throughout the night. So what most people don't know is that you can actually use another power saving mode that's better off for you if you're just trying to last throughout another half a day or so, or until you get home. So you go back up in here and then you click on power saving. Now this does actually work pretty good, and especially if you're going to try to last till you get home or anything like that. Number 4 is a little application that's already pre-installed in your phone, and it makes you easily accessible to other applications that you use regularly. So this is called Toolbox, so you just want to turn that on. And right here it's a little thumb thing that you can move around your screen, but it comes with apps that you use the most. So what I like to do is edit it, and usually I use the calculator, phone, and all that the most, and my calendar, the camera. You could only use up to 5 different apps. So then it just easily saves it on your home screen right here, so you can easily open up any application without having to dig through different files and organizers, and it's very convenient as well. The 5th tip and trick is going to be in your messages. You want to go up here in settings. Once you have your settings up, you just want to click on display, and you can change to different bubble style or background. So you change it to carbon fiber or black. I like carbon fiber. And then there's different background styles. You can change the bubbles. So it's pretty cool. You can mess around with it and make it how you like it. Our 6th tips and trick has to do with sensitivity, and it allows you to use a pen with the device and gloves. So those people that are in the cold climates, you could turn up your sensitivity on the screen. It allows you to use a pen even though it's not has any tips, just a regular pen. You even use your nail or anything like that. Besides the pen, there's also some other pretty cool features you could do with the super sensitivity, such as for the people that live in the cold climates, you could use a glove with the device. So that's pretty cool, even if it's not even meant to work with a phone. For the 7th tip, this has to do with the camera app. Now if you look closely, there's usually different little features you use on the sides, and you could actually customize these. So if you use flash a lot and you have to go in your settings to turn it on and off, you could just add it right to the side like so. So we have flash right here, and I say if you're the type of person that uses a lot, you could take it and just replace one of the features on the side, and you could replace up to 3 of them and select the ones that you use the most. For the 8th trick, I'm going to show you guys how to get a floating keyboard. So you just want to hold down the button right here, and then click the button right here, and there you go. For tip number 9, it makes writing long messages a little bit easier. There's usually a few phrases that I'm constantly saying, and it gets pretty annoying texting them out all the time. So you can customize different pre-text settings for all the numbers. So for 1, I have sorry I can't talk right now. So it makes it a lot easier when you're writing these messages over and over again. You can just hold them down. And to access them and change the settings on them to what it can be, go to your system, go to language and input, Then you want to go to your Samsung keyboard. Then click on your hotkeys. Now you can get up to 10 of them. For the 10th tip, it has to deal with the fingerprint scanner. Most people tend to scan their phone when they first get it going straight down. And you may notice that it's a lot easier if you haven't picked up on this already, that when you're holding it with one hand, it's going to be really hard to swipe straight down. What you want to do is make sure the way you hold it is how you swipe it. So you're going to go just like so. Since you're going to be holding it with one hand, you probably want to get the side of your thumb. For tip number 11, most people already know that you can screenshot your screen by using the home and power button while clicking and holding them at the same time. There's also a feature that allows you to screenshot if you just turn on gestures. You just click from one side of the screen over to the other. And I found that sometimes in some situations this is better than clicking on both hands at once. For your 12th trick, it's going to be dealing with settings. Since we've been changing a lot of settings in this video, you could change how all these are arranged if you just go up in the top right and click View As. And then you do as a list or tab view. So the list makes it a little bit easier to find everything you need. Trick number 13 deals with My Magazine. A lot of people get really annoyed by it and it takes away from the home screen. So to get rid of that is pretty easy. Just hold down the button left of the home button. Now click on home screen settings. Then uncheck the My Magazine. And there you go. So once you go to it, there's nothing there anymore. For the 14th tip, if the little LED light isn't enough of a notification, you can turn on flash settings. So whenever you have someone that's calling or any type of notification, it's going to flash from your LED light. So in order to do this, you just want to go into your apps, go into your settings. Then we're going to go into your settings. You want to search for flash. And then you can turn it on and off this. So since we want it on, we're just going to check it. For the 15th tip and trick, this is for the people that don't use the double tap for the S voice. So if you don't use the double tap for the S voice, it's going to make using the home button a little bit faster. So to turn off this, you want to go into your settings and want to search for S voice. And then just uncheck the open via home button. So it's just a little bit faster. That was my top 15 hidden tricks for the Samsung Galaxy S5. If you guys have any of your own tips or tricks, please leave a comment down below. Watch out because I'm also going to have one on the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. If you guys haven't already, please do check out my channel. I got tons of great content. I'll see you guys in the next one. And this is JR Production X signing off. Peace.